as the Duke Blue Devils today will take on the McGill Redmen to wrap up their trip here in Canada. Last 6 to advance onto the final 8 in Canadian University basketball as Barrett can't get the 3 and Williamson will head to the...
Who was injured in the Ryerson game in the first 2 or 3 minutes when he fractured his orbital
immeasurably in the last week.
And that did set the bar quite low for Canada to be able to overcome.
I put that right on a tee for you. Zion Williamson with an offensive rebound. Bullet pass out to Goldwire for 3.
Well, you think usual, at least seems that way, but McGill has done that with Harvard over the years.
Williamson spins into a double team and still finishes.
Wow. Justin Robinson, but here you can see the pass and then not getting flustered and getting it right off the...
Mayali, second-year player out of Toronto, out of Bill Crothers High.
He had
in Toronto.
10 points against Ole Miss. Boy, how nice is that?
Is already. And boy, when he puts his mind to it, he can do this. He can get a rebound. He can lead him up the floor. He can finish. He can kick. And Williamson can finish as well. Those two are going to be lethal in transition this year.
Well, they get out and run, and they are willing passers. Like R.J. Barrett could have taken that himself. And Daoud really fouled Williamson hard there and came down on his arm trying to stop him, and Williamson still, it didn't even look like they were Kentucky's leading scorer if he stays healthy. Do you play any golf, Dan?
I do not. If you heard of it, you'll say, you know, I could really use a Billis after that. You think they'll ever coin a Billis phrase?
After they hit a great drive.
Look at this again. Doesn't finish. Actually, check that. Yes, he does. Transition.
No, not many. Little jab step and then goes right around Pecan. And then look at that second jump. I mean, that's just awesome. Just awesome. The quickness of it, the reaction time, the awareness.
About his son. And everybody, Coach DeViro said this to us, everybody raves about his talent, but everybody also says, boy, RJ's parents really raised him right. As Williamson laid.
What was even more incredible was that you took that. I've never seen you open your wallet before.
Well, Williamson may not be able to tear.
Oh, I think on that kind of move, you should call him Zot. Rebounds already.
McGill with a feisty first half here, and Pecan leading the way. Look at that shooting percentage, 7 out of 9. Williamson will head back to the free throw.
Constantly saying, you mentioned my name in 94. You mentioned my name in 94.
I'm needy. Pecan launches again. Not this time, and down with a strong two-handed rebound in traffic is White. Shovel pass, Williamson to Barrett, and he lays it in.
It doesn't matter to whom you outlet it, they can bring it up. And there you can see Zion Williamson. That was a good pass. I mean, a little shovel pass. He's in.
But Goldwire gets it back for the Blue Devils. Duke, the home team in all 3 games here in Canada. Williamson fouled hard on his way to the rim.
He's a chance here in Montreal.
That one I didn't.
It was written in the Queen Elizabeth Hotel.
It depends. Well, you can say it either. The more English way is Quebec. The more French way is Quebec.
Is it either or either?
It's either. Well, actually, it's either. Whichever you want. Yeah.
If you love hockey, I didn't grow up in a hockey area. I grew up in Los Angeles, but it's really wonderful to see. Generally accepted here in Montreal is Patrick Waugh or Ken Dryden considered the better goalie?
Wow. That's a great question. How about this? Barrett connects with Zion Williamson again.
Neither Dryden nor Waugh could protect that goal.
You know who might have been able to? Turk Broda.
Yeah, that's right.
Your favorite.
That's exactly
player.
Turk Broda. Toronto Maple Leafs.
Over the top, the young Blue Devils are having fun.
Zion!
It's your first games in college. So I think it was a big moment for him, but I think as the game went on, he settled down and he did what he does.
Rowan, when did you know as RJ was growing?
Just, kind of every court he went on, he dominated there, and bit by bit just kind of rose and rose. He needs to shoot it, he'll do that. He's going to do whatever kind of it takes
wow.
to get it done.
Not even Zion could come down.
Teammates that was on that team, You know, he made mention to him going into the game. You know what it's going to be. You know what the USA is going to do to you, right? And so he had some feelings. They had
that North Carolina is going to be right up near the top of the ACC, if not at the top. But I think the team that has a chance to be the best is Virginia. Virginia brings just about everybody back. DeAndre Hunter's back. He played very well at the Nike Skills Academy. Ty Jerome.
Duke. And guess who came back in? Zion Williamson. He is fun to watch. Who's going to stop? Players: Cam Reddish, Trey Jones, and Alex O'Connell. O'Connell appeared briefly in the first game before suffering an orbital bone injury. So at least 2 of those in Reddish and Jones figure to be starters for this team once everybody gets healthy. Williamson again, man, oh man.
If you're going to foul Zion Williamson, you'd better really foul him, because he is so strong and explosive. He can play right through contact that would knock most other players off their ability to finish that play.
He had 29 against Ryerson. He had 24 against U of T, and he's got 30 already today against McGill. Make it 31. You may have seen me on Instagram or YouTube. How about that? Oh! Declare this. And his teammates just love setting him up, and you can understand why.
Get used to seeing Zion Williamson on SportsCenter. He is going to be a fixture. What a great pass. Oh! That is head on the rim stuff. What does Dan Dockett say? Chin on the rim?
Pretty close, huh?
He literally almost had his chin on the rim.
45 inches, just a few miles away from where RJ grew up in Mississauga, just west of Toronto.
Being from Toronto yourself, are you allowed to have a favorite Montreal Canadian?
The answer is 5 cups in a row, 4 cups in a row, I believe. 4 cups in a row.
But 24
boards for Zion Williamson.
Oh, the quickness on that spin move.
Zona, Illinois, as Williamson goes out, and that could be the last time that we see him on the court here on this trip. But what a 3 games he has had. And I think one of the things that surprised me a little bit, even as a Canadian, as somebody who, you know, lives here.